Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Software Inc. Welcome back to Conflict Inc. I'm, of course, the ConflictNerd. And today I have some sad news. It is the end of Conflict Inc. It's not the end of Software Inc., don't worry, we're going to be doing another season, but this is going to be the last time we play with Conflict Inc. And I know what you're thinking, but ConflictNerd, you haven't done everything that you said you were going to do. And that is true. That is very true. I haven't done everything that I said I was going to do, and I've apparently still left some doors in there. But the reason I want to, there's a couple of reasons I want to start up another company. One of the reasons is that this company, I'm getting some really bad frame rate drops. You might notice I've turned shadows off in an attempt to get a couple more frames. And, I mean, I don't run a bad PC, but it's not going so well with the good old frame rate there. We're also having a lot of problems with the cleaners. They're not doing a very good job, so I kind of want to go ahead and, you know, I want to do another company, and I want that company to be good. I want that company to be efficient. I want that company to be, you know, better than Conflict Inc. I'm thinking the name's going to be NerdResoft Studios. I've tweeted that out a couple of times. I've tweeted out saying that this will be the final episode as well. But I do have something I want to do. I'm thinking I may fire a large chunk of my OS team, or fire some team or other, and get a little bit of money back that way. Because I'm not going to hire more cleaners. That's something I'm not doing, because hiring more cleaners, they're not working, basically. The cleaners, because for whatever reason, they will not clean effectively at all, so I'm tired of trying to get the cleaners to work. What I will do is I will put in a couple more parking spaces here, like so. I could have probably done horizontal there, but that's fine as it is. Put in more parking there. I'm not going to get more cleaners. Like I said, it's not working for me, and it's just annoying me. But what I do want to do, what I want to achieve in this episode is, ideally, I would like to get us up to £100 million total wealth for this company. Alternatively, I want to get us to £95 million, because we're not making money. And the issue there is quite simply that we're not releasing anything right now. We haven't released anything in a long time, and that's a bit of an issue. So we do need to release things. We need to get 3 Sound Studio out the door. We need to get Vision 3.0 would be nice to get done. I don't think that's going to happen. Conflict Kings would be great, but again, probably not going to happen. The core team delegation thing going on here with the large antivirus is taking a really long time, and I'm not entirely sure why that is. It's very strange, but it's taking friggin' ages. But what I would like to do, perhaps, is I might actually assign these 2 rooms to be the core team as well, and spread the core team out across 5 different rooms. Because it could be interesting having another kind of super team going on here, but I don't know. I'm not too sure about that. What I would like to do, though, is I'm going to unassign these meeting rooms, because they are just, they're a waste of time, really. Marketing, you guys can go and do meetings. The OS team, you guys can have a small portion of your team go to meetings. Support, you guys can have meetings as well. But other than that, you know, it's staying the way it is. It's no more meetings for those teams. That's taking up too much time. I don't want any more meetings. But what I would like to do, I think, do I want to do it? I mean, that's the kind of the question. The core team is 22 people at the moment. We would be extending that to, if I click here and select furniture types, we would be adding 36, so we'd be going up to 58 people in the core team, which I don't think we need. So what I may do is hire a new team altogether and give the new team something to do. The thing is, I don't know what they can do. I guess I could start making a new visual tool and try and get that released. That could be an interesting project. I mean, the thing is, everyone's doing something. I think the OS team are working, game devs are working, game dev 2s are working, B team's working, core team's working. I don't have any other teams. So I think what I could even do is get 2 new teams. Get a team in here, and then get a team over there. That could be an idea. I kind of like that idea. Okay, let's do that. Let's get the C team and the D team. So, new team, we're gonna go the C team. I know this is right, like this is right at the end. I don't really need to do this, but I kind of want to. The D team. There we go. Alright, so we've got the C team, we've got the D team. I want to hire employees, I want to hire a leader, and I want to get highest score possible for a nice leader here, but well, we'll go 33. I don't, okay, Hilda, you'll do. Hilda Mathis, you're a reasonable leader. We shall have you go to, you're a flirt and you're a bit short-tempered, that's fine. Go to the C team. You are hired, and Emery Day, you can go to the D team. You're an artist, which is fantastic. Okay, so you two are hired, and that's great. That's what I want. But now what I want to do is I want to manage those teams. I want to go to employees. I want to go to you, and I want to set your role to be team leader. And then I want to educate you in HR management for 3 months. That's fine. Perfect. Done. Was that D team or C team I just did that to? I can't tell. You are... Okay, you need to be the leader. So leader, let's set you to leader, and I would like to educate you in HR management for 3 months. Fantastic. So those guys are going to come in, and then they're going to hire their teams, and it'll be great. So let's set that room to be set to the C team, and that room to be set to the D team. And then those guys are going to come in and hopefully make some small pieces of software that we can release in an attempt to get our money up a little bit. But what I want to do, and there's the huge lag spike as everyone starts coming to work. There it is. There it is. That's expected. All right, there's the mess on the floor as well. I want to get things released. That's my goal here. I want to release some software, and I want to make money. And for some reason, there are no lights in there. Interesting. Have I not got lights in there? I do have lights in there. Why aren't they working? That is very strange. That is very strange indeed. Are those lights just broken, or what exactly is going on there? Can I put a light in the corner? There you go. Okay, that was a very bright light. That'll do the job. All right, I think something I should probably do is, and this is something I kind of, this was a bit of an oversight. So a lot of my staff are using this corridor here to travel, and I don't really like that. I don't like the idea that they'd use that at all, to be honest. So I want to split them up. I don't want them to be able to take an elevator down underground and then travel between buildings. That seems like a bit of a silly idea, and it's sort of causing some issues, I've noticed. I've done a little bit of testing. I've done a little bit of stuff off camera. You're going to be screwed there, buddy. I want to destroy that. You'll just walk on. There we go. I want to do that because I don't want them traveling from building to building underground. I want them to go, you know, I want them to be above ground. That's kind of my goal here. I am kind of tempted to bring in more cleaners. I don't think I'll bother. I just don't think I will bother bringing in more cleaners. I don't see the point. I just don't. I don't see the point. They're not really working. Again, I've done some testing. They're not working. I want to bring in more maintenance, though. I definitely want to bring in more maintenance. And I want to have maintenance come in at a reasonable time. I mean, a lot of cleaners come in at 5 a.m., so it might be an idea to have some maintenance come in at 1 or 2 a.m. So let me hire a few maintenance guys. Have you guys come in at... Well, have you guys come in at midnight? That seems like a reasonable time. Come in at midnight, because then we can have everyone go home, you guys come in, fix all their stuff, and hopefully that will work. I say hopefully because it probably won't, but we shall see. Right, maintenance, a few new maintenance guys, that should do the job. Okay, right. So how goes development? That's the all-important question here. So I've decided to change the hours that people are going to be working here. I haven't really touched marketing, but I've decided all of my development teams arrive at 9 and finish at 6. You know, except marketing. Well, they're not a development team anyway, so that's fine. What I will actually do is have support come in at, I think I'll have them finish at 3, so they can come in at 6 and finish at... I have them finish at 2, I think. I think support's fine as they are. Support teams, maybe 8. 8 until 5. 8 until 4, that's fine. So everyone comes in at the same time, a little bit later than they did. My hope there is that cleaning staff can have a little bit more time to do their thing before the floors get absolutely filthy again. I am desperately trying to make this work. It's just not. I either don't have, like, the thing is, like I said, I did some testing, okay? I did some testing off camera to see if I could get cleaning staff to work. They just don't. They don't work. I had loads of them. I had more cleaning staff than I've ever had. I doubled the amount of cleaners that I have currently. It didn't work. They don't clean, like, look, you are cleaning that floor, except you're not. You're not cleaning at all. Like, you are. Fantastic. Okay, so that guy's cleaning. Alright. Okay. I take back what I said. Fine. I think moving the staff to a different time has actually proved to be useful. Question is, what time do you work until? You are going home, so cleaning staff that finish at like 7 a.m. is a good idea. Okay, so have cleaning staff come in and finish at 7 a.m. So if I have you back to 3 a.m., that could be a good idea. Let's move all you guys back to 3 a.m. Like, that's 2 a.m. Let's move you back to 3 a.m. and see what happens. So have a bunch of cleaning staff come in at 3. I mean, that hallway is clean. That's a good thing. That's a fantastic thing right there. There's a lot of staff coming in, which is great news. The buses hopefully aren't filling up too much. We do have a lot of parking, which is apparently all being used, which is nice, I suppose. Yeah, that's alright. Not many people in the core team. Are you guys... There's no one back from those teams at the moment, which is fine by me. That floor is a little bit filthy, but that is manageable. That floor is a bit filthy, but nowhere near as filthy. That's actually being cleaned, which is... Well, that's new. They usually don't clean things. Okay. This is working. This is taking time, but it's working. That floor is filthy, but hopefully we'll get... Yeah, look, okay. Okay, balancing the time at which people come to work and the time at which the cleaning staff come to work has actually had a reasonable effect here. You guys are all working less time, which is good news, and you're actually making good progress in that large antivirus. Okay, some inventory is broken and needs maintenance. Like what? What's broken? Ah, here we go. Okay, so this is, again, I hate to refer back to stuff I did off camera, but again, in testing, for whatever reason, these kept breaking. And I don't know why these kept breaking, but they kept breaking. And if I'm not mistaken, what we're going to notice, if the game repeats itself, a lot of things are going to break over the next 10 minutes. And it's going to make me very angry. Okay, everybody's gone home. Now we have the moment of truth. The cleaners aren't going to be in for a little while, which is fine by me. There's a couple of people arriving to do bits and pieces. I think that was a cleaner. But the all-important question is what happens at midnight when some of the maintenance guys start arriving, which they should be doing any second. You'll also notice we're losing a lot of money. Oh my god. That's maintenance, actually. That's good. You're not really doing anything with the broken lamps down there, which is a bit annoying, but sure. There are some maintenance people arriving, which is good news. Oh, you are actually doing stuff with the lamps. Not the broken ones. Oh, no, you're fixing the broken one. I think. You're trying to fix the broken ones. You apparently fixed the broken one. I don't know, they apparently fixed the broken one, but sure. And the cleaners are in about now, aren't they? Yeah. Oh, they are actually working. Oh, this is fantastic. They're actually working. Sort of. You did nothing there. You were just flailing the brush about going, "La di fucking da, I'm cleaning the floor." But, you know, outside of that, the rest of them are actually being quite efficient, which is great news. What's also great news is that the large antivirus that the core team are currently automatically designing is working pretty well. Although I'm just looking at everything and I'm thinking I might need... I might need a bigger lounge. Let me go to room labels for a second. Because that lounge is currently set to OS team only. I'm going to set that to anyone. So I'm going to set that to none. Because I think that being OS team only is maybe making it something that the cleaners and all the maintenance staff won't go near. So it might be a good idea to have a lounge there that anyone can go to. Could also be a good idea to do the same with this lounge as well. Just set that to none specifically. There we go. I could put a few more sofas in there if I wanted to as well. I could move you to there. And I kind of want to put another sofa in there, I think. Just a bit more, just, you know, a bit of design, just to make it look lovely and cozy. Oh, you guys are back. Fantastic. I can automate these teams. I don't know what they're going to do, but I can automate them, which is fantastic news. So I want them primarily to be... Oh, I didn't think about this. I need to think carefully, very, very carefully, about what I want these guys to be. Primary designer, maybe. I think programmer, and then design secondary. But then give you a high budget of like... I'm going to give you each a budget of $1 million. So 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million. Risky business, but sure. There you go. Alright, programmer, designer, then the D team is going to be the same. Programmer, designer, programmer. Let's go programmer. Let's go designer, artist. Let's go designer, artist. Let's try something different. And 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million, and enable. Might speed things up a little bit, and you guys will both, there you go, 16 and 14. Is that going to go up any higher? It is not. There we go. We've got the C team and the D. Oh, that actually went up to 20. Okay, we have 2 new teams coming to work tomorrow, or technically next month. So what can I put them to work on? I guess one of the teams could easily do a... I mean, they could do a visual software, visual tool. That could be interesting. I think it could... It's not going to be a 3-view anything. It's not going to be anything good like that. But what I think I might do is... let's pick a release date. Let's look at quality. October 1981, there was Cinema Pro. It wasn't invented by us, but it was horrible. So let me select Cinema Pro. I realize these guys don't have a server to work on. Do I want to give them a server? I mean, I could. Let me look at server levels. What are you? I mean, we've got some servers in there. I think the store server might be having some problems. Let's have a bit of a look. The place, where are we? We're C Online. We've got 28% popularity. I think we're actually the second most popular thing there, which is fantastic news. Do I have a deal with anyone else? You don't have a physical store anymore. So I'm going to cancel that deal with you. And I think C Online as a server might need upgraded. Where's the store server? Store server needs 28. It has 28, so it's currently being maxed out. So the store server is absolutely going to need upgraded. So what I'm actually going to do there is I will rip a couple of these out. I'll rip these 4 at the end out and get rid of them, and I'll just go ahead and pop in 4 new servers. Again, I mean, I really should just at some point replace all the servers, and that's something I'm going to need to. And that's something that'll be fine when we start the when we start with a new company. That'll be fine because we'll be on the new version of Software Inc. So we'll be able to upgrade servers no problem, and linking them will be so much easier as well. It's going to be great. Store server now has 36 power, only needs 28, so that's fantastic news. I think I might clone that room. I think cloning that and then cloning the room itself could be an interesting idea. And then that could all be one big server. Or a couple of servers, I suppose, for the new team. No, you know what? They don't need source control management. They don't need it. I don't want to give them source control management. I want to see what they can do on their own as a team. It might impact the software a little bit, but I have faith. I have faith that they can do it. So Cinema Pro, we're going to go Cinema Studio Pro. Okay, so we've got Cinema Studio Pro. It's a visual tool. It's not getting SCM, it's not getting that. It's going to be running on NerdOS and Dorthing, and that's NerdOS X and Dorthing. Image editing 3D viewer, that's fine. I want to give it... Who do I want to... The C team or the D team? I'm going to give it to the C team. Yeah, let's give that to the C team. And then the D team can do something else. What can I have the D team do? I mean, they could make a antivirus new. That's not going to be happening. A game engine, a game, an audio tool. I could have them do an audio tool. A cheap one, though. I mean, we're already making 3 Sound Studio, but it could be an idea to get them to do a small audio tool. Antivirus visual tool, operating system. I'm going to take a chance and I'm going to make 2 visual tools. But I'm going to be very clever with it. Obviously we had... Cinema Pro And that was released a couple of years later. I wasn't the inventor of that either. But the oldest one we have is Inkstop 2. Let's do Inkstop 3. Inkstop 3. And I want to put it on those as well. I know this is risky doing things like this. And who did I give that to? That was the C team. So this is going to go to the D team. All right. Again, not getting SCM. I might make it open source. I guess I don't really need to, do I? Okay, develop that. We'll see what happens with those. I didn't name it, did I? Oh, I did name it. Inkstop 3, duh. How the hell did I manage to forget that I named that? Okay, right. This is coming along nicely. The core team is slowly working through their thing. 3 Sun Studio is almost out of development. Conflict Kings is actually almost halfway through development, which is fantastic news. The buses are apparently filling up, which is problematic. You're all staff as well, aren't you? Yeah, you're a game dev. Why don't you drive to work? I mean, I think it's probably a bit far for them to walk to their car if it's over there, isn't it? It's entirely possible, but we'll see. I am very curious to see what happens tomorrow with these new dev teams. Also, here comes the maintenance guys, and here comes an army of cleaners any second now. Are the things downstairs still broken? Yes, they are. Fantastic. Just what I've always wanted. That's absolutely perfect. They are maintaining all of that stuff, though, which is fantastic news. There they go. Off home. Okay. I'm not sure. Chris Henry is retired. Ollie Gordon retired as well. I don't know who any of you people are. I have no idea. Hopefully neither of you were a team leader. I feel like I know Chris Henry, though. I feel like Chris Henry was someone important. Do any of these teams no longer have automation? You don't. You don't have project management, though. That's fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. And you're fine. Okay, so neither of them were team leaders, as far as I know, anyway. That's I could be wrong in that assumption, but from what I can tell, neither of them were team leaders. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. Oh, it's all nice and clean in here, isn't it? Is it clean over there? It is actually. The cleaners are actually doing their job, which is fantastic. Now let's see what happens when these guys get to work. How quickly are they going through... How quickly are they going to go through these visual tools? Not very. Interesting. So it may have been a waste of time getting these new teams. I mean, I am kind of throwing them in at the deep end. I'm not training them. Neither of them are particularly amazing at what they do. I just kind of hope they'd be slightly better than they are. The D team is actually doing okay. The C team, on the other hand, yikes. That's grim in terms of the D team. We might be okay with the C team. The D team might do a reasonable job. We might actually make some money off of what they're doing. The B team doing their thing. We don't actually have an A team. That's something I overlooked completely. We don't actually have an A team. I should probably fix that at some point. Well, I say at some point. I think we'll have an A team with the new company. I don't think there's much point in getting another team of people right now. All I want to do is get some things released. I want to get this large antivirus out there. I want to get 3 Sun Studio out there. I'm curious to see if we can maybe do something with Conflict Kings. I'm curious to see... Like, Inkstop 3 is probably going to be released. So we might make some money. We can make this back. The company we're having hard times. It's May 2005. You know, the Xbox 360 has been released recently. You know, our company is... We are struggling right now, but we will pull through. We will claw this back. We will claw our way to victory, and it will be glorious. That is a fact that I believe in. So I've come to a bit of a conclusion, and that conclusion's interesting. The B team and some of these other teams are still using meeting rooms. That's the D team. Okay, cause they're not assigned, because these rooms aren't assigned, they are being used as meeting rooms. So I'm going to assign that back to... I'm actually going to assign those to the game dev teams. I'm going to do that, because they don't actually have meeting rooms. So if I do that, That should be fun. I mean, I'm not too interested. I'm not too worried about the game devs doing their thing. I mean, there's no way those are going to be done anytime soon. So the game devs doing, having meetings is fine. But that'll stop the B team, that'll stop the C team, that'll stop the D team, that'll stop, it'll stop all the teams from going and having meetings. So hopefully, oh god, wow, that frame rate. That was beautiful, that frame rate right there. That was absolutely beautiful. Wow. Okay. Good job, PC. I mean, you've only cost me a lot of money, and you're performing a bit like my 5-year-old laptop when it runs Minecraft. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. Also, put some windows in that wall because I thought it looked nice, and I put some paintings there too. What's the aesthetic like in those rooms? It is better than it was. It's actually quite good in that one as well. I guess that's good. I guess splitting the room up so it's not anywhere near as cluttered probably helped quite a lot. I'm gonna be honest, I think they might like it. Also, there we go, no one in that room. You didn't clean up that floor, but I guess the actual army of cleaners will be in soon to clean things up, which will be nice. How goes Inkstop 3? Actually reasonably well. We're almost done with the design phase of 3 Zone Studio. I'm hoping that the B team can do programming well. Oh god. Interestingly, the B team are better at designing than they are at programming, so I have a feeling it's still going to take me quite some time to get 3 Zone Studio out the door. But I'm okay with that. I might develop it now, if I'm honest. It might be a good idea to get that done immediately. Okay, 3 Zone Studio is now in alpha, and it's being developed super quickly, which I'm overjoyed about. I hope it doesn't slow down. I have a feeling it might. Well, actually, no, the development seems to be going at a reasonable rate, which is nice. I could speed it up a little bit if I hit the 3 times normal speed there, but the game... I don't know, people have been telling me the whole way through this series that having the game running at 3 times normal speed is actually less efficient than just keeping it on 2. I mean, 2 times is slower, but in terms of gameplay, but it's more efficient, so I don't know. A product has been reviewed. What have I done? Oh god, what have I released? I've released something? Have I... Marketing... Oh! Anti-sniffer... Oh no. It made me money, but I mean... Oh dear. Oh dear. My releases, Anti-sniffer stopper, hasn't actually made me money. That is, that's interesting. I mean, it will make me money, but it's not made me much on day 1, which is slightly concerning. But sure, you guys just keep churning those out. Whatever, just you keep... You do you, core team. You do you, and I won't judge you for it. That's an awful name. That is Anti-sniffer Stopper or something like that. That's an awful name. Will it even make me... Is it even going to make me much money? I mean, we've lost like 3 million since we started this episode. So is it possible that it's going to make me money, or is it just not going to bother? I mean... It will turn a profit, that's for sure. But, I don't know. I don't know if I have faith in the product. I really don't. Is it getting supported? No, we're not actually supporting it, which is good news. We don't have more work for the support team. I kind of really hope that we can, What just happened there? Where did all that money go? Oh, did they just put 500,000 into marketing it on day 1? Is that how that works? Did they literally just spend 500,000 marketing that on day 1? I think they might have, because I'm pretty sure I have 500,000 into the marketing here, don't I? Pre-marketing budget, or the marketing budget is 500,000, yeah, so please don't spend another 500,000 tomorrow marketing that. Please don't do that. I mean, feel free to spend 500,000 marketing it if I'm going to make millions tomorrow. But if I'm not going to make millions off of this tomorrow, then you better not have just spent 500,000 marketing it. Let's find out. What is it going to make tomorrow? That's the big question here. I mean, we've released something. I'm happy that we've released something. What I'm not happy about is the potential that we're going to spend $1 million marketing this and make no money back. So, please, Softwaring, please, show me the money. Show me the money. Let it tick over to midnight. What have we done? What have we got? Yes. Okay, that didn't really make me much back. Anti-sniffer stopper has technically still not made me a profit, which I find quite interesting. Huh. Okay. Maybe I should lower my marketing budget. That could be a good idea. Let's go to options. Let me lower the marketing budget to say 15,000. Seems reasonable. Not too interested in in spending another 500,000 marketing something that's not going to make me the money back. Oh boy. We aren't going well as a company. So that literally just spent another 500,000 marketing that. That's, yeah, they spend 500,000 daily marketing that. So, it might be worth ending the marketing campaign on that piece of software, because I really don't want to spend another 500,000 doing it. We've lost that much money because of marketing. That is, yeah. Yeah, I'm not okay with that. I want to market it for that much. Let's start my own marketing campaign and see what we can do. Assign marketing, do their job, and see if they can actually make me some money back with a regular marketing campaign, as opposed to my stupid decision to give them they've spent $1 million marketing that. That was $1 million gone. We've lost so much money because of that. It's my own fault, don't get me wrong. I'm not blaming the game or anything. It's entirely my own fault, but that was dumb. That was really dumb, and I'm not happy about it. Also, let me just close these alerts up here. Some of my electronics are being affected by the heat. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. So I've just sent this bunch of people, these 6 here, off on some audio programming education, because none of them are actually amazing at audio programming, and that's really slowing down the development of 3 Sound Studio. You'll notice that a lot of other people in the B team are very good at it. In fact, some of them have been with us long enough to have the stats maxed out, but yeah, you lot could do with a bit of education here at the company, so we're going to give that to you. And we're hopefully going to see a nice improvement in the rate at which 3 Sound Studio gets developed, because the D team, the new guys, are on the brink of taking over in terms of efficiency, which is, I mean, they're not very good at what they do. I mean, they're good designers. I can tell you, Inkstop 3, is going to be really, really slow in terms of development when it comes to when it comes down to actually getting programmed. The design is fine, but the programming is going to be absolutely awful. Thankfully, we shall hopefully be seeing 3 Sound Studio going out the door fairly soon, I imagine. I mean, I could move it into beta now. That would mean that my support team would have a lot of work to do. The quality is technically great, and it would make me money, but I don't think I'm comfortable releasing a product in that current state. It's not finished, so it's not going out the door. Let's see, no support tickets. Conflict Kings, it's going to take ages. Let's have a look at Anti-Sniffer Stopper. Minus 400,000, that's just an issue with, yeah, that is just an issue with marketing. That would have made money. It's not going to make money, but it would have made money if we had maybe put a reasonable marketing budget on it. It could maybe, but it might break even. It might break even, but I'm not too sure. Really, we just need to be making software now that's gonna make us millions with in the first few months, because the company is so expensive to run. There's so many people working here that we need to be making millions. Otherwise, we're constantly operating at a loss. Like, we've lost 6 million in the few months that we've been running here. As far as I can tell, we have about another 12 to 15 years worth of funds. If we never make another penny, this company can operate for another 12 to 15 years, is what I'm saying. Also, this is ready to release. I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to do it tomorrow when marketing can get some work done on it. But we have about another 12 to 15 years worth of of money there should we never make another penny, but hopefully 3 Sound Studio will be the turning point for the company again. There we go. I have faith that Anti-Sniffer Stopper will make a bit of money. Also, I realize that 3 Sound Studio still needs to go through beta, so it's not actually going to be getting released in December here, unless they're very quick with that beta. Hopefully they will be. It would be absolutely lovely. Let's see, what else have we got going on here? There isn't really anything else I can see us releasing, to be honest. I don't know that I can see it happening. I want it to happen. I just don't know that I can see it happening. I really don't. Unless that B team can work super efficiently through this beta, which it's still delayed for some reason. I find that quite interesting. It's still delayed. I mean, you fixed 2. Oh my god, you guys are really taking your time on that one. Alright, go home. Sure, have it delayed that whole bloody time. That's just great, guys. That's just great. Just what I wanted. Just delay the piece of software. It could have been going out early in 2006, but nope. No, you just delay it. It's just hit me that something I did earlier was a little bit silly, because the Game Devs and Game Devs 2 already have meeting rooms, so assigning these as meeting rooms to the Game Devs is a bit dumb. But I think my point still stands. It means that other teams aren't going to be using them, so the B team, the C team, and the D team won't be touching those. Same with the core team. You know, those guys are all just going to be working the butts off, and hopefully working nice and efficiently at that. It is worth mentioning that the B team is definitely getting there with 3 Sound Studio. Why has the progress on the thing stopped? There we go. Pause. Release. Yes, I want to market it. They are supporting it, which is fair enough, I suppose. Start the campaign. Assign support to the support team. Right, 3 Sound Studio. Better make me money. It had better make me some money. Because as long as I release something that makes me a reasonable profit, I'm going to be happy. That's all I want to do here. I just want to release something that's going to make me a nice chunk of cash. And that's me. That's all I need. Also, it looks like we only need to enter 2 support tickets to hit our quota for 3 Sound Studio. So let's say it's going to tick over to midnight. It's going to tick over to midnight, and we are going to make 2.3 million on 3 Sound Studio. Oh, we're saved. We are saved. That is about another couple of years, another 2 or 3 years worth of funding there. That's good. That's about another year and a half of funding for the company. That's great. Is that Starlight of Death is the newest crapware by Fly Monday Studio? That is that's great. And then we could live without these things, and then we're just doing amazingly. That's amazing. That's so good. Let's look at the industry section. Pioneer, you have released 3D graphics are here, apparently. The business section. I don't like their attitude. A random person we find in the street doesn't like them. Okay, that's fine. Oh, this is so good. We actually made some money. And we're going to continue to make money. 3 Sound Studio is totally going to keep making money. I have faith. I have every bit of faith that 3 Sound Studio will keep making money. Oh, that's brilliant. And the support team should be coming into work to finish the support quota that we have on that piece of software. There we go. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so relieved that we released something that actually made money for the company. That is fantastic news. Okay, B team. Let's set the B team to be doing Cinema Studio Pro. So put the B team on that. And hopefully they can do a reasonable job at designing that. I don't know if they will. I mean, they're fairly taking their time. They're not really doing much with it, but I imagine development will be quicker regardless. That does mean that the C team are now doing nothing. What are they good at? The C team is a bunch of programmers. You know what I might do? I might take some contract work. I might take a bit of contract work. What would be the highest income from a contract? Embedded systems, 16 months. Is what exactly? I don't quite know what exactly would it be doing. It needs user interface, recommend a team of 3 artists, quality great. I'll take it. Why not? Let's try it. Let's give the C team. Is the D team doing something? The C team can do a bit of contract work. We'll see if they can do it. That'll also get them a bit of training, which will be nice. They've got 16 months to do it, so hopefully we'll see something good out of that. Anti-sniffer stopper can probably... Oh, wait a minute. We're not actually marketing that. There we go. Let's stop marketing anti-sniffer stopper and see what exactly 3 Sound Studio is going to make tomorrow, because that could be kind of great. That could absolutely be kind of great if it'll make me another... If it would make another 2 million, I would be so happy right now. I really would. Is it going to be another 2 million? Probably not. Very unlikely. Oh my god, everyone's driving a yellow car these days. What did it make? 1.12 million? That was with no marketing though? I'm actually kind of okay with that, to be honest. Not as much as I thought it would make. But, I'll take that. I'm okay with that. I think something I'd like to do, just completely off topic, doesn't really make a difference to anything we're doing. I'm going to just put a sofa in my office. Just a bit, I think it looks kind of nice. Some people did mention I could put a couple of chairs in here if I wanted to. You can't put these free floating, which is annoying, but I kind of like the idea of, I'll put a chair there and a chair there, so if someone wants to come into my office and talk, they can. I just think it's nice. I do. I think it looks kind of interesting. It's also worth mentioning, someone also said that I could make an executive boardroom for my office, my own kind of meeting room. That wouldn't really do anything as far as I can tell. It wouldn't really get used unless I set it to be open to anybody, because then any of the teams would come to it from time to time and use the executive meeting room. But that's the only way it would get used. So really, it would just be a purely aesthetic room. It wouldn't actually serve any purpose. But I do like having all these meeting rooms up here. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could have had so many more dev teams upstairs, as opposed to a bunch of meeting rooms. Like, I could have had a huge dev team in there, another one in there, another one in there, small dev team in there. I could have had a lot of dev teams, basically. There's a lot of space taken up in these buildings. There's another meeting room. Same with lounges and stuff like that. There's a lot of space that oh my god, that's filthy. Apparently they don't touch that building, or that one anymore. That's very interesting. The cleaners are a little bit less efficient these days, which is kind of annoying. Gonna be honest, that is kind of annoying. Something I did do, and something I want to mention, I sent the game devs away. I sent the game dev team 2 away for a month to get some audio experience, so they can maybe work on the on Conflict Kings a little bit quicker. Because part of me kind of wants to release that, to be honest. Am I prepared to have a 2-hour episode of Software Inc. just to release a game that's going to be outdated and is already outdated? Not necessarily. But at the same time, I kind of want to release Conflict Kings. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of want to release it. It would be nice. Also interesting to note that it seems that... Oh, I've just realized that is actually in the beta phase and so close to releasing. Is that actually about to release? That has actually just released, hasn't it? Anti-Ad Fighter is what it's called. Right, that's going to be interesting. So we actually have released Anti-Ad Fighter. So that's an ad blocker. I feel dirty that even exists from my company, that we've just made an ad blocker. Wow, okay. Now this I must see. Is this going to make money? This has a 50... The budget on this is 15,000 for marketing, which is still a lot. Your average marketing budget is about 5,000. This is 15,000. What are we going to make on this? I'm very curious to see what we'll make on Anti-Ad Fighter. I imagine it's probably a pop-up blocker. It's not an ad blocker. What do we got? Give me ticket over to midnight. What do we got? 382,000. Wow. I assume it's not very good then? Oh, bring up the Software Times. Show me the Software Times. They highly recommend it, but it's awful. Or has it just not been marketed? Okay, maybe I want to change from antivirus to a game. That could be an idea. A small game. Let's make small games and see what we can do. Dev budget, let me cut that dev budget way down to 100,000. No, let's do 500,000. Nah, yeah, 500,000 for a small game. That should be enough, right? 500,000 for a small game seems reasonable. What about a million? No, 750,000 for a small game. I want to do that. I want to see what they can do. The server is going to be... I don't know what server. The Dunescape server probably isn't being used these days. Yeah, its current load is 0, so Dunescape... That's fine. We'll put it on the Dunescape server. Alright, so make a small game, basically, and see what we can do. So stop. Let's throw out the antivirus. Let's make a small game and see if they can actually do anything interesting with that. It'd be kind of nice, I'm going to be honest. It would be kind of nice to release a small game and make a lot of money off of it. You know, just pump out a couple of small games. Because anti-ad fighter, I mean, that's nothing. That's probably maybe nothing close to a profit. Yeah, anti-ad fighter maybe nothing. That made me nothing either. So we are running the risk of making no money back from these automated releases. It's probably because I set the budget way too high, but even then, we'll see. Anyway, we'll see. The small game might take a while to develop. Well, actually saying that, it is going up quite quickly, which is great to see. Inkstop 3 is still taking its time. That's still taking its time. I imagine Conflict Kings is probably going to be progressing a little bit quicker now that you guys have experience in audio, which is great news. You also need general, but I mean, you're great at 2D. You are good at 2D. How quick are you now with audio? That is going a bit quicker. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to educate these guys. Game Dev 2, select all, educate. I'm going to send you away for another 2 months. I'm going to send you for 2 months of audio because that's all you're going to need to max you guys out with audio skills now. And hopefully, we'll see Conflict Kings. Hopefully, we'll see it get released. They are going to need some programming training, so it could take quite some time. It could be a long time before we see Conflict Kings go out, but I'm almost determined. Also, the small game progress is fantastic, so we shall see how that goes. I am desperate to see, though, Anti-Ad Fighter with some marketing behind it. With some proper marketing, will Anti-Ad Fighter actually make money? The answer to my question is a big fat no. No, it will not make money with marketing. So that's great. That's just fantastic. That's just what I need. Let's go to my releases. Anti-Ad Fighter, I want to market you regularly with a regular marketing budget because for some reason, apparently higher marketing budgets do absolutely nothing these days. Which is making me think that it's entirely likely that having a massive, a 15,000 marketing budget for a small game is probably pointless. But we'll see. Also, can the cleaners hurry up and get to the place? That corridor is filthy. There we go. Get that cleaned up a bit. Yeah, you're not really cleaning the corridor there, are you? It's still absolutely filthy. There we go. There's someone cleaning it. At least someone cares about whether or not the company looks clean. That guy right there. Good job, buddy. Alright, let's get everyone into work. Let's, the game devs are going to be away for a while. That's understandable. I guess we're just playing the waiting game right now. Which I hate doing, because it means that I have to keep cutting things out of this video. And again, I said it last time, I'll say it again. I don't cut important things out of the video. What I cut out is moments where I sit in silence, waiting for something interesting to happen. A lot of this game involves sitting around just waiting for these bars on the right-hand side of the screen to fill up. So, transition! I think I kind of want to downsize the company a little bit. Part of me kind of wants to unassign this room. We have 77 people, 76 people on the OS team. Should we not have 77? Employees, do they not have a leader anymore? I think they do, don't they? Yeah, they do. Erin Graham, who is age 60 now. She's been with us for 19 years. I'm going to downsize this team, though. I mean, how many? I want to see this room. I want to select the chair, select all in that room. There's 30 chairs in there. I'm going to get rid of 46 people. 45 people. There's probably 45 chairs in this room, if I'm not mistaken. 46. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of 46 people. Because I don't think we need any more than 30 to develop an OS. I think having, getting rid of these 46 people will absolutely help save money for the company. So this will be an interesting experiment to see as to whether or not this will work. It could potentially get rid of a lot of people who've been with the company for a really long time, though. That's a problem. I kind of only want to get rid of the people who've been here for 2 years, but we'll do this. We'll do it this way. What we're going to do, we're going to select this room. Select the room. We're going to unassign it to none. And in theory, that should automatically fire a bunch of people from the OS team. In theory. In theory. Oh dear. Maybe it won't. No, it hasn't. Okay, I might need to look into that. Automation. You are set up to automatically do these things. I imagine the OS team's still going to be using that, aren't they? Because the room isn't labeled for anyone else. Huh. That is a bit of an issue. Would I like to dismiss 48 workers? Yes. Yes, I would. There we go. That's the OS team down to 28 people. It should automatically hire 2 more, if I'm not mistaken, because we have 1 room actually dedicated to the OS team. Yeah, we're up to 31 now, so I hired 3 more. That's fine by me. I got rid of everyone that was kind of hired when we bulked the team up. So if we now go to... Did I click the wrong team? I did. OS now has a lot of people that have been here for minimum is now 0 years with the 3 new people, but outside of that, it's been 12 years, and it's been, 19 years. So I just wanted to keep the people that have been with us for a long time. I want to streamline the OS team so that the OS team is just working in here, as opposed to in this studio. We don't need 77 people. That was a silly move on my part. It was completely unnecessary, and it was absolutely eating the money that the company had, so it wasn't ideal at all. I should probably assign marketing to that, shouldn't I? That would make a lot of sense, getting marketing on that, to see if we can make some money from Anti-Ad Fighter. I mean, it is making money, it's not making a lot of money. It is not making a lot of money, and that is a bit of a problem. I do want to see, are the game devs back yet? They aren't. They'll be back, I assume, next month, which is fine by me. It'll be interesting to see if they can actually do Conflict Kings. I mean, their audio skill is definitely higher. Their 2D skill is completely maxed out. But I want to see if they can do this. If I'm not mistaken, they should be back today. Please tell me my Game Dev 2s are back today. I think they are. Yeah, there they are. Okay, so get back to work on Conflict Kings. Progress on Conflict Kings. Show me the audio bar moving. Audio bar is definitely moving. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a lot quicker. Fantastic. So, designing Conflict Kings is now going to be a much quicker process, which is fantastic news. The Game Dev 2 team is great with audio design. They actually do have some coding skill as well, which is fantastic news as well. So generally speaking, we should be fine with Conflict Kings when it moves into alpha. We should be able to see some reasonable progress because they actually have experience with those things. At least that's going to be the hope anyway. That is certainly going to be the hope. 3OS seems to be... I mean, it's progressing. It's progressing. It'll get there. I think what I may end up doing, though, is when the core team's done with this small game that they're currently working on, I may end up moving the core team as... not moving the core team. Moving Conflict Kings to the core team. Maybe not for the design phase. Actually, that design phase is going up super quickly, which is really nice to see. Also interesting to note, the B team is doing a fantastic job with Cinema Studio Pro. The D team is almost done designing Inkscape 3. I think, oh my god. Oh my god, that is a literal army of people there. I should get more parking up here. I should just buy more land, shouldn't I? I really should. I could buy more land. I could just put more parking there, I suppose. That seems like a better idea. Let's... vertical parking? Yep. So vertical parking goes in there. There we go. Alright, there's a bunch more parking. That'll hopefully stop people from having to take the bus. Some of your electronics are being affected by the heat. What electronics are being affected by the heat, though? That's my question. Those are still broken, which is less than ideal. I assume it's in here. Yeah, 40 degrees, 40 degrees. Those rooms are just too small. That's the problem. That is literally the problem. The rooms are just too small there. They're not big enough to deal with the heat. I think I'll stop marketing 3 Sound Studio and Anti-Ad Fighter. There's no point in keeping those going. They're not making me enough money to be worthwhile these days. But I'm confident. I mean, I'm pretty sure we'll have Inkstop 3 from the D team any second now, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I could probably progress it as it is, couldn't I? I could probably do that. I mean, it's still going to be of better quality than the original was, or the Inkstop 2 was, which was the horrible quality one. So I think I will go ahead and develop it. I'm going to take a chance. It does mean that we're going to have to support the software when it goes out, but that's fine. The support team's only supporting 2 OSs right now. They don't need to worry too much about supporting a third piece of software. What I will do is let the B team finish with Cinema Studio Pro. Doing that as well will mean that there is a much more staggered release in terms of Inkstop 3 and Cinema Studio Pro, which is exactly what I want. Conflict Kings is progressing, which is brilliant news. I mean, what I may end up doing with Conflict Kings is as soon as that hits, great, I'm just going to progress it. I don't know. It's a weird one with Conflict Kings. I need to decide whether or not I want it to be a... Do I want it to be a great game, or do I want it to be the straw that breaks the camel's back? In this case, the camel, the company is the camel. Because we could release a horrible piece of software, and that could be the reason that Conflict Inc. is... Oh no, the progression in Conflict Kings is too good to make it be a mediocre game. I think we'll be okay. I think we're getting there. You guys are doing your thing. You guys are... Oh, yeah. The D team is looking like it's going to take a really long time here. Yeah, you guys are designers. You are not programmers, are you? So you need 2D, 3D in general. So really, I should send you guys off for 6 months to get 2D and 3D education. Or send 10 of you off each. That'd be a good idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want to educate you guys for 3 months to be... programmers, 2D, educate. Then I want to send the rest of you off to be 3D programmers. So you are going to be 3D and educate. So hopefully that will increase the rate at which we get Inkstop 3 out the door. Because those guys being designers, not programmers, explains why they were so efficient in the design phase and why this phase could possibly be a bit dodgy. So I've moved Cinema Studio Pro into Alpha because Inkstop 3 is going to take such a long time. On top of that, the core team have just finished Foot Clan's Ultra. That's interesting name, I suppose. I'm very curious to see if it's going to make money, though. That's the thing. Is Foot Clan's Ultra? Oh boy, that's a name. That is a name. And I'm curious to see if that name is going to actually make any money, because we kind of need it to. At this point, if I can get us back up to £90 million, I'll be happy. So let's find out. Will Foot Clan's Ultra make money? So... Oh, no. No. No, it won't. Okay. Let me just cancel automated development on the core team. Let me look at the reviews on that. It's a masterpiece, apparently. I don't believe that it's a masterpiece, but sure. I will take your word for it. It's a masterpiece. Manage teams, core team. Can I automate you guys? Right, project management is turned off. Fantastic. Let me assign the core team to work on Conflict Kings. Let me just get that done, please. Just please. Just Conflict Kings. You guys... Yeah, I believe the core team can do it. Foot Clan's Ultra was a disaster. It was... that probably didn't even make money. New releases. Yeah, that was a huge loss for the company. I don't even want to make a big game, though. That's the thing. I don't want to make a big game because they take so long, and games just don't make money. I can never make money from games, and it annoys me. It constantly annoys me. I believe in Conflict Kings, though. I do. I believe in Conflict Kings. I believe I can make money from that. I really do. I am confident that I can get the core team to do this and make money from Conflict Kings. I firmly believe I can do it. Also, if I'm not mistaken, the D team should be back today, which is fantastic news, meaning Inkstop 3 is going to continue development. Cinema Studio Pro is being developed as well. These look like they're going to be released around the same time, which is very bad news, but I'm sure we'll manage. Interestingly enough, general development is still very slow on Conflict Kings with the core team. Definitely faster, but still definitely slow. But hopefully... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's happening in the company. The car carrot thing that we're doing, that's never going to be done. I'm just going to develop that now because we've only got 4 months left in that, so we kind of need to get that done. I mean, Inkstop 3, I believe we will get that done. Cinema Studio Pro, we will get that done. Conflict Kings, a large game, I don't know. It's still in the design phase. There's so much that still needs done with Conflict Kings. The company is just falling apart in terms of like working. It's everything that they take so long. They're just inefficient. They're not as good as they used to be. I don't know what's happening. My core team's efficiency is lower than it's ever been. The OS team is more efficient together than the core team. That says a lot. Why is that? Are the people in the core team... What's the youngest person in the core team? A year. Dick Lopez. What a dick. That's not good. What about the B team? Have we got any... I don't want to automate the B team. To hell with that. B team. Why do you have 2 things to work on? What's the core team doing? What is the core team doing? Anything else? They've worked too. What are they currently working on? Oh, whatever. B team. What's the youngest employee on your... Yeah, you got 8. 8 years. Okay. Here's my question. Why does the core team's doing Conflict Kings? They're not doing anything else, yet their work thing is on 2. I don't know what's going on with the core team. It doesn't matter. Just get Conflict Kings out the door. I'm tempted to release it as a good game. I'm really tempted to just push Conflict Kings into alpha as a good game and leave it there. Okay, so Conflict Kings is now considered great. I'm going to push that through to alpha. And I know that's going to need support as well because it's the actual general design quality isn't amazing and that's going to need to be improved. But Conflict Kings, I don't want to sit on it any longer. I want to get it through alpha. I want to get it through beta. I want to release Conflict Kings. I want it to be good, basically, and I almost promoted it. That's not the word I was looking for. In terms of promotion, you promote the game and get everyone to know about it. That's what I wanted to do. I don't know why I almost zoned out and clicked that there. That would have been a disaster for Conflict Kings. Let's do a little bit of marketing for that anyway. It's actually pretty quickly going through alpha. Hopefully they can make something good of it there. General art is done. Audio art's going to take a while. General design looks like it's going to take a while, but hopefully they can get through that at a reasonable pace. Yeah, this is 0 months left, so I'm going to promote that anyway. Are you sure you want to end the delay phase? Sure. There we go. Let's hope we can get that done, C-Team. You guys have proved to be bloody useless so far. I've lost over 10 million. I've lost over 10 million pounds this episode. And I know this episode is a lot longer than previous ones, and there's a lot more cuts in this episode than previous ones, but over 10 million. I didn't think my company would fall apart. I didn't think my company would fall apart. I think I'm going to have to set myself a few ground rules for the new season. And some of these, what I'm thinking currently is, one, I won't buy out other companies. That's a rule I want to set myself, and that's a rule that people have suggested. I do want to play on a higher difficulty. And something else I want to do is not do project management to build teams. Manually build teams, and then turn on project management. Or not project management, sorry, HR management. Because then I don't have to worry about people retiring and then bringing new people in. It will automatically do it, but the teams are manually hired by me. That is something I want to do. That is the way I want to run the company, the new company. And on top of that, rather than having miscellaneous teams that don't do anything, I want to have teams that are very specific. I want to have a team that is dedicated to making audio software. I want to have a team that is dedicated to making visual software. I want to have a team that is dedicated to making operating systems. I want to have a team that's dedicated to making antivirus software. You know, I want to have teams that are dedicated to making their thing. You know, they do what they do. For example, my core team here, for example, they could be doing antivirus, but right now they're doing a large game. They've kind of done everything. You know, we have an OS team specifically there for operating systems. We have a game dev team. They do their thing. But I want teams that are specifically there to do what they need to do and that have exactly the number of people that they will need. Nothing, no more than that. Let's release that. We finished a contract. We actually lost money in the contract. Fantastic. Just great. Just great. Just fantastic. Sure, I'll lose money on the contract. That seems just perfect. That's just what I want. Also, these are progressing at a reasonable rate. It looks like we might actually be able to release 3 things here around the same time, which could get us a nice boost of money, or, you know, none at all. But we'll see. I still have faith that we can make some money. I still have faith. I believe we can do it. I just... I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I believe we can do it. I do. I do believe in this company. I still believe in it. Even though we've lost over 10 million, I still believe in Conflict Inc. Even though you're watching this, and you've probably got your hands in your head the same way I do. And you're probably thinking, oh my god, I'm not watching another season of this. This is awful. I believe in this company. I believe Inkstop 3, and I believe that Cinema Studio Pro and Conflict Kings will make money. Not Conflict Kings, that won't make money, but I believe that will be finished. I believe these final 3 pieces of software will be finished, out the door, and I want them to make money. I really do. Oh dear. Oh dear. But I do think the next company, we need very specific teams. I don't want to do project management. I don't like it. I don't think my company was at a stage where they could confidently do project management. I think some of my errors in development and design here were bad layouts for buildings, not enough bathrooms, because what I'm seeing a lot of is people from here having to go upstairs to bathrooms or having to go around to use these bathrooms. Same within here. People here are sometimes going upstairs to use these bathrooms. We need more bathrooms. And I think what I'd also like is buildings specifically allocated to certain teams. So instead of having in this building we have the core team, we have the D team, the C team, the B team. I want to have a building for the core team, a building for each team, enough bathrooms. You know, instead of having them spread across multiple rooms, one room. You know, I want to streamline the process. I want to make it easier for people to work at my company. But overall, right now, I want to release 3 pieces of software. Okay, Conflict Kings is ready to promote into beta. This is good news. This is absolutely fantastic news, and it looks like beta's not going to last too long either. We finally get to release this, ladies and gentlemen. I know, and I want to say now, I want to apologize for the amount of cuts in this video. I do want to say that the cut there, just right there where I come back and said finally Conflict Kings is moving into beta, that was like, there was like 15 minutes I just sat here in silence. I just want to say that because, again, I just want to reassure you that I'm not cutting out anything interesting. I'm literally sat here in silence, kind of watching the game, just watching these bars just fill up. That's what these cuts are. In other places, it's when I'm tediously placing things. Like, that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I'm not cutting out anything that's gonna, you know, ruin the mystery, ruin the suspense, ruin the game. I'm just cutting out boring things, alright? That's all I'm doing. Also, can my cleaners hurry up and do their thing? I think we might actually be able to get through all the bugs today if the core team can do a good job. I did send a couple of them off to get educated in audio art, so they should be better at what they do. Let's slow down time there and hope that we can get everyone in. Interesting to note, the support for NerdOS is almost done. That's kind of nuts. That is kind of nuts. It's also kind of nuts. These are both going to be released about the same bloody time, and they're both having the same development problems. It's both 3D is the is the limiting factor there, which is fine, which is quite interesting. Let's speed things up a little bit and see if we can just blast through these bugs. Yeah, we can get through them. We're more than halfway through now-ish. Yeah, we're about halfway through them there. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Can we market this again? Is that a thing we can do? Do a bit of pre-marketing for Conflict Kings? We can actually, which is fantastic news. Let's give that to marketing. Okay. I'm definitely excited. Is this the first large game we've done? That's my question. Have we released a sort by game engine, medium, large. Brotato 3 was a large game. It made no money. Okay, great. Just what I wanted to see. Brotato 3 almost lost $1 million in development. Yay! Oh no, I did not. I didn't take that into account. I didn't. Hopefully those. I didn't think about that. I didn't in the slightest think about that. Oh dear. Oh boy. That's bad news. Can we please just get these bugs out of the way? Can we? They're not doing anything. They're so slow. Come on, guys. Just get the bugs done. You did nothing today. You just got in and you're leaving immediately. That's awful. Okay, I'm extending your workday, core team. In fact, I'm gonna extend everyone's workday just a little bit, except me, even marketing, just because I can. Yeah, I'm extending your workdays. There you go. You're in from 8 until 6. That seems reasonable. You get in a little bit earlier, meaning you can hopefully do more work. That's what I'm thinking here. I mean, they probably won't, and it's probably a good idea to keep the game running at 2 times normal speed, because then, you know, the cleaners actually do their thing, and the people don't lag that much when they come to work. It's kind of what I'm hoping. There's the maintenance guys. Anything broken down this way, except the lights that have been broken this whole time? Nope. Still those 3 things, which is, I suppose, technically good news. Also, why is the floor in there always filthy? Who is actually in that room? That's my question. There's no one in there. There's no teams in there, so it shouldn't really be absolutely filthy. Also, that corridor is still absolutely filthy. Great job, cleaners. You just don't do much, do you? You really don't. There's everyone coming to work. Where's the core team? There's the core team. Alright, so, core team, can you get the bugs gone, please? Okay, running at 3 times normal yeah, I don't know. Part of me wants to run at 3 times normal speed because look how quickly that's going, but then I realize that, like, they're really slow at the same time. I think 2 times is where it's at. I think 2 times is where it's at. I realize I could probably promote these because they're both technically great, aren't they? Let's promote Inkstop 3. And then leave the B team to release the good product. Let's promote Inkstop 3 to beta. And see if we can get through those bugs. Yeah, we can. And also, just realizing Conflict Kings is complete. Release. Support for Conflict Kings, of course. We're going to need that. Oh, this is going to be risky. This is not going to make money. This is not going to make money. Let's give that to marketing. Let me look at products. Conflict Kings. Release date. Conflict Kings is... It's a £4 million game. Okay. £4 million. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's not going to make money, is it? That is not going to make me money. Support for Conflict Kings, give that to the support team. Core team, you guys don't need to do much. I could actually give that visual tool to the core team. I think the core team's actually quite good at 3D, if I'm not mistaken. Core team 3D is... Yeah. Okay, core team, you guys are being handed Cinema Studio Pro. Assign core team. And then you guys can keep doing that. Okay. Conflict Kings. Are we going to make money? 4.1 million was spent making Conflict Kings. I don't have a good feeling about this. If this makes 5 million in day one, I will be chuffed to bits. I will be so super pleased, but I don't see it happening. Oh dear. Come on, make me money. Please, 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 make me money. Please make me money. What do you got? Oh no! No! That's so bad! That's not even enough to cover a month of the expenses of this company. That isn't even that's nowhere near a month of expenses for this company. We probably spend about 185,000 a month on cleaning and on maintenance. Oh god, that's what do we spend here? Yeah, 600 per month. I dread to think how many cleaners I have. I really do. Oh no. Oh no, that's so bad. Conflict Kings, why? Why? Oh, I can't believe that. My release is Conflict Kings. It's popular. It is. It's popular. It's just games never do well. It's... Oh man, that's so bad. That's not good. That's not good. We spent way too much on that. We spent way, way too much on Conflict Kings. Let's just get Cinema Studio Pro out the door. Let's get Inkstop 3 out the door. Hopefully Inkstop 3 can make me some money. I don't even know if I have faith in that. I really don't. I'm losing faith in this company. I know I argued earlier that I have faith, but I'm losing that faith. I don't know if I have faith in the company. I really don't. I really, really don't. Cinema Studio Pro, core team, I mean, you guys are... Yeah, you're going to take your time with that. That's to be expected. That is progressing at a reasonable rate. Could I speed that up? I actually can. That's going to be going out today, or this month, I suppose. Yeah, that is absolutely going to be going out this month. Let's just slow it down a little bit to get it finished. There we go. How many bugs in total are in Inkstop 3? Regardless of what happens, this is better than Inkstop 2, so let's release you. Oh dear. Oh dear. Start the campaign. Let me assign marketing to do their thing. Let me assign support for Inkstop 3 to my support team. Let's speed things up and see what happens. D team, you guys are good. C team, you guys are good. Core team, just take your time. Let's not rush anything out the door here, guys. You just make it good. That's all I need. Inkstop 3, ladies and gentlemen. Inkstop 3 cost me how much to make? 1.5 million to make. Will it make a profit? That is the question. Will Inkstop 3 make me a profit? Please, please make me a profit. Can I I want to have a look at my expenses very quickly. Loans, stocks, insurance policies, no. I just want to have a look at is there any way to look at my expenses? I can't click on any of this, can I? No, I can't click on the calendar. I can't do anything. Oh, wait a minute. Monthly profits. So, in the last... Let me look at my net profit then. So, HR management, yeah, I'm not making anything off that. In general, my expenses seem to be... I seem to be making money, kind of. I don't know. This is a weird one. This is I don't know if I'm making money. I literally don't. Let's just speed things up. Let's get to midnight. Let's see. Is Inkstop 3 gonna make me money? 3.3 million. Yes. Thank you. That's what I needed. Oh, that is what I needed. Inkstop 3 is perfect. That is exactly what I wanted from that. That is exactly what I wanted. Okay. Okay. Inkstop 3. I will consider that a success. I will absolutely consider Inkstop 3 a success. Oh man. Okay, that's made its money back. That's hopefully gonna be a good one. Inkstop 3 is in 1.7 million in profit. That's good. We're back up over 81 million pounds. The question is, will Cinema Studio Pro make much? That's my worry. I don't know. What I want to do though is what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Audio tool, I'm gonna make, what have we got here? Bad was Audible Maker Shop. Right. We're gonna go Audible Maker Studio. And we're gonna put it on those. Okay. It's gonna be using Inkstop 3, Recorder, Music Editor, QA Testing. It's not gonna have an SCM server. That's gonna be going to the D team, I think. Sure. Actually, who's better? I can switch it over anyway. The D team is not very good. The C team is better with audio. Ideally, I could just give it to Game Dev 2. They're not doing anything, are they? I feel like Game Dev 2 is probably the better option. General audio. Yep. Assign you to Game Dev 2. So Game Dev 2 is now doing something they weren't really made to do, but sure. Let them do their thing. It'll be fine. Core team, you are absolutely taking your time with that, which on one hand I appreciate, on the other I really don't, because I want to get it out the door and want to make money. Game devs, you just take your time. That's probably never going to get released. I'm only doing this as on the off chance that I'm still recording this episode and this episode's still going. I do doubt it though. I think I might call this I might call it a day once we release Cinema Studio Pro. If I know I said I want to get up to like 90 million again. I don't think that's going to be happening. I think 85 million is possible though, especially if I was to release Cinema Studio Pro like now. But I really don't want to release it right now. I kind of want to max it out. And I mean, you guys are actually doing a reasonable job with that, which is nice. That is indeed very nice. And it looks like we're actually going to be finishing support on NerdOS very soon, which I'm actually okay with. It's weird. I mean, NerdOS is kind of, you know, that was the start of this journey. NerdOS, that was kind of the first big venture we ever had. And if I'm not mistaken, is NerdOS still our most profitable thing ever? It is. That's nice. I like that. That, you know, this final episode is wrapping up the story of our most profitable piece of software ever. That's a nice story, if I do say so myself. Now here's the question. What is Inkstop 3 going to make in month 2? Please still be over 2 million. Please? 2.1 million. Thank you. Thank you. I've been recording this episode for 2 hours now, and we're finally making money again. We're doing a thing, guys. We're doing a thing. I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy. Get me up to 85 million. I'm done. I am done. Get me to 85 million and get Cinema Studio Pro out the door, and I am done. That's all I want. To hell with it. To hell with it. Move it into beta. Get it into beta. Get the delay off of it. I don't care about delaying it. Fix those bugs. Get it out the bloody door. Make me money. And get me up to 85 million. That will keep me happy. That is all I need. I am broken. This game has broken me. Oh God. The game is just, I'm just broken. I don't know what I'm feeling anymore. I don't. Okay, we made 1.2 million on Inkstop 3 that day. Can we get over 85 million with this new month? Please. Please, please, please. 80? No. No, we didn't. We need to be, oh my God, we actually need to be making like $1 million a month to turn a profit with this company now. We legitimately need to be making like $1 million a month. And we are not doing it. So we need to be selling stuff that's like, we need to be selling stuff with this company at this point, with this size of company, that makes me multiple, like 10 to 20 to 30 million per software to keep this company like growing massively. That just doesn't seem reasonable. I mean, maybe I'm just bad, but that doesn't seem reasonable. I don't know. Whatever the case, I think, I mean, NerdOS is we're no longer supporting it. That story's over. That's touching. That is nice. NerdOS finally come to an end. I'm really happy about that. Audible Maker Studio is probably never going to be released. Cinema Studio Pro. We are over halfway done with the beta phase. I reckon it's going to be an October release, unless we're quicker with it. I think that's going to be October. That's going to be close. That is very close. Look at the time. Look at the progress. Will you have the bugs out of it before 6 p.m.? I think you're going to do it. Oh my god. You actually did it. Right. Cinema Studio Pro. I want to release you. Sure. Let's market that. We have to support it, which is slightly problematic. I think I'll give support for that to, what team are you? You're not doing anything right now. The D team can support that. Assign the D team. There we go. Cinema Studio Pro. What is that going to make me? Assign marketing. We could probably stop marketing Conflict Kings. Okay, this is the moment of truth. Is Cinema Studio Pro going to sink or swim? This is all or nothing, ladies and gentlemen. 85 million is what we're gunning for. 85 million. Can we break the 85 million barrier again with Cinema Studio Pro? All or nothing. This is the moment of truth. Cinema Studio Pro is going to make... No! No! No, why? Oh, no. No, that's cruel. That's so close as well. It's 110,000 off. No. No. It was so close. Let me give that to let me give that to the core team. Let me get Audible Maker to the core team. I can't believe that. That was so painfully close. Oh my god. That's painful to see. That is painful. I want to get past 85 million again. I refuse. I refuse to be defeated. 85 million or nothing. That's what we're going for here. We broke 85 million. We did it. The second month of Cinema Studio Pro broke 85 million. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave it there. I am going to leave it there with Conflict Inc. It's been 2 hours and 10 minutes of recording. I don't know how long this video is actually going to be, but 2 hours and 10 minutes for me is enough of a farewell. This has been a train wreck of the last episode, but I feel it's a nice bookend that NerdOS is our top seller and we finally stopped supporting it today in our last episode, in our last stint with this company. It won't be the last time I play them. And if you want this save, do let me know, and I will, let me know in the comments if you want the save for Conflict Inc., and I will put it up for download if people want it. But the more important thing I want to say is quite simply, thank you. Thank you. Software Inc. has been an incredibly popular series, loads of comments, loads of support, loads of help, loads of tips. So, thank you for that. We are going to be continuing. This isn't the end. There is going to be a new company. It's this is the last episode until, I think, Monday the 3rd of August. Or maybe it might end up being Tuesday the 4th because I'm possibly away on Monday the 3rd. But whatever the case, this is the final episode with Conflict Inc. I will probably end up streaming some stuff with Conflict Inc. at some point in the future. But the only thing that I want to say, the most important thing is just thank you kindly for watching. This has been Software Inc. This has been Conflict Inc. This has been a complete disaster of a last episode, but I think I've learned quite a few things across these 14 episodes. I think our new company is going to be bigger and better than Conflict Inc. because it's going to be much more structured, and I have a few ideas that I want to try. So with that in mind, folks, thank you kindly for watching. I've been the ConflictNerd, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!